Hey guys, this is DevGroup666 and today we're back on some Ghost Recon Breakpoint. Today's mission, what we're going to be doing is clearing out the Sentinel base. So pretty much the base is in the district of Sinking Country, and as you can see it's right here in a lot of vegetation. Now there is also a dirt trail that we can actually use, which it looks like it's leading to the main entrance. So yeah, in terms of us, before I even get it ahead of myself, let's show you what the UAV is picking up. Alright, so there's quite a few soldiers over there, and I don't see any type of drones or any type of machines that are going to be used, such as a mortar system or even a sentry. So that's kind of good on our end. But for this video, what we're going to try to do is also make it a little bit realistic. So what we're going to be using is real military army equipment, specifically for the army branch. And yeah, so let me show you what we're going to be doing in terms of how we're going to be entering and how we're going to be exfilling out. Alright, so we're definitely going to grab a helo around over here, and then the pilot is then going to take us close to this sand-like area, um, probably right there, and then we're going to continue to pretty much hike the rest of the way, or ruck, all the way until we get to this bridge. We're going to set up a little fighting position just to make sure that there is no enemy sentinel soldiers that are patrolling around here. Then after that, we will then cross over here, go into this vegetation area, use our binoculars to see if there's any patrollings around this dirt trail, even at the bridge. And if there are patrols there, we have two options, which option one we're more likely going to go with is try to avoid them until we get to around over here to more cover and vegetation, and then try to kick it off right then and there, because once they hear us, they're definitely going to either be hiding over here or they're going to send a small group or a small squad come in over there, and then we'll engage them. We'll more likely still be here. We're probably going to be in the prone, guaranteed, just for cover. And then after that, we will then do a battle buddy rush all the way to this little wall. And then once we're all stacked up, we will then enter into the buildings and just clear out one by one of all of them until the mission is done. And after that, we will then backtrack all the way over here, meet up with the pilot back to where we started, and then after that, pretty much come back here and then begin the debrief. Alright guys, but I'm going to stop talking, get my loadout set up, and now I'll tell you a little bit of what we're going to be using, and then after that, just head out. Alright guys, this is about 8:15 in the morning, so as you can see, we're all in a uniformity type outfit. So all of us are wearing a combat, well, not combat shirt, but one of our combat uniforms, and we're all wearing the same backpack, and we all have our boots tucked in. But the only difference is that we have different boots as well as gloves. So in actuality, in real life, not everyone's going to be wearing the same boots. In real life, some people have wore Oakley's, Under Armour, Garmont's, Nike, and yeah. So the only one that doesn't have the same uniform or same backpack is Fix-It. He has a radio, so he's a comms guy. So he's the one that's going to have a different backpack than all of us. Alright, but I'm not going to, aim at them like this, because that is called flagging. And the military term of flagging is pretty much you're pointing your weapon at your teammate, and trust me, you will get your ass kicked for that. Alright, so what we're going to do is just go in the menu, and then I'll show you what each of them is rocking in terms of weaponry. Alright, so for Fury right now, what she has is an M4A1. So what we're going to do is show you what she has for the M4. So she has the M68 CCO, better known as the Red Dot sight, and pretty much nothing else. As you can see right here, you can see the railing system right here. And you're probably wondering what this is. In actuality, in real life, this is called a handguard. The handguard's main purpose is to pretty much protect you and your weapon from the sun. And when the sun is usually out, it usually tends to heat up the metal. And this is plastic, so even though, yes, you're still going to feel a little bit of a burning type sensation, especially if you leave your weapon out in the sun. The handguard is going to minimize the burning, but it still is going to burn, guys. It's not 100% guarantee that this still won't burn you. You know, it's still plastic and metal, but I'd rather get hit or burned by a little bit of plastic from the sun than the railing system, alright? Alright, next up is Vasily. So Vasily, what he has is the M110. Now, some people have referred this one to the MK11 or the MK12. I'm pretty sure this one's the MK11 from the Army-wise. So what he has is a suppressor and a bipod. So the bipod's going to give him stability, especially if he's laying down on the prone. Now the suppressor isn't going to really, make this silent. It's still going to be a little bit more louder, because in real life, this is not called a silencer. Now the suppressor is pretty much you suppress the noise, but it is still going to be a little bit more loud, especially when we're in the jungle and everyone's going to hear like a little type thing, or type sound, I should say. And yeah, they're definitely going to know that we're there. So more than likely, who's going to pop it off is more than likely guaranteed 100% Vasily. Alright, fix it. So what he's going to be using is the MK48. Now, I have seen this optic before, as well as a bipod. Now the bipod is going to pretty much, again, like how I said with the M110, it's going to make him more stabilized, especially if he's in the prone and he pops these two bipods out. And the optic is going to be pretty much a mid to long range optic, depending on how far this optic is. So yeah, and so you guys might be debating on me and Fury's M4 choice, because some units, depending on what unit you're in, can either switch that out for an ACOG or even for an under barrel. I've seen some people use vertical grips, angled grips, as well as a, pretty sure that they have it here. It's pretty much a vertical grip with a built-in bipod. I have seen that before with one of the National Guardsmen. Let me see where it's at. I know it's in here. Yeah, the grip pod. So there's a little button that you press out, and then these two little things that look like V's are the bipods, and then pretty much it pops out, and then you still have stability if you were to go on the prone. But for me in this video, I'm just going to be using the ones I have used in my last two previous units. And yeah. Alright guys, but we're going to stop talking. We're going to continue with this mission. Actually, you know what? Before we do that, I'm going to show you what we have. So we have no uplink protocol. We have our IFAK, binoculars, grenades, flashbangs, and the diversion lure, as well as some water canteen. So the diversion lure is usually going to be the one that we're going to use to signal the pilot that we are done. Now, I haven't used this one before, but I'm pretty sure it's blue. Let's see. Okay, well, never mind. It's not like how it was in Wildlands. But anyway, we're going to use some type of smoking method, so when we come on the net, we will tell them pretty much look for firecrackers, pretty much. They will then see it, and then the helicopter will land, and then we will all get into the helicopter, aka the helo. Anyway, guys, I'm going to stop talking. Let's get this mission started, yeah? Alright, guys, I forgot to tell you what our sidearm is. It's going to be the SIG P320 in real life. In the Army, we have something called the M17, which is pretty much the same thing, honestly. So why is it called the M17? The M17, well, holds 17 rounds, hence the name M17. The Marine Corps uses something a little bit more different than ours, but it's still the same. The only thing that is different is the barrel length. I believe their barrel length is shorter. Now, I've done a previous video of Call of Duty stating what we used before in terms of actually trying to make it the Army loadout, at least the standard Army loadout. So if you haven't watched that, I'll probably post it up in my video, a link to it possibly. But yeah. Anyway, guys, I'm going to stop talking, and then we'll meet you at that patrolling area. Alright, guys, we just made it over here. So there are about three guys in a squad pretty much patrolling up and down here. We haven't seen them yet. We did notice them when we were over there, but we haven't spotted them or even noticed that they were even coming up here. They're more than likely going back over here, so they're probably going to switch out for another squad to go over here and then begin to patrol over here. So what we're going to do is we're going to bound left, pretty much. We're on the north side, so what we're going to do, or at least the northwest side, and we're going to go northeast and pretty much hit from behind and try to take them out right then and there. That, and it'll also give us some more vegetation to pretty much hide from them while they're trying to find us. So, oh, there, what do you know, there they are. Alright. But yeah, we're just gonna go, probably gonna let these guys pass first, and then after that, we'll then bound left. Alright guys, we're over here now, so what we are going to do is we are going to kick it off loud. Now just keep in mind though, that more than likely these guys might have a radio man, so they're more than likely going to radio for backup. So that's one thing we're also still going to have to take into consideration. Alright, but here we go, let's kick it off. That's on full auto. I don't know why it's on full auto. There we go. Alright, there's a click. Alright, holy shit, they got a heavy.
Stay vigilant. Many hostiles on scan.
Yep, they're calling in reinforcements. Alright.
Outstanding.
Oh shit. Two of them.
Jesus, where did the fire come from?
There we go. He's down. Alright. Now, unfortunately, the only thing I hate about this is that the team doesn't really stick out with you. They pretty much go wherever they want. That's the sucky part.
Enemy heavy is dead. Fire! Fire!
Alright. So we're probably more than likely going to go with Vasily. Who's that? Fury or Fix It? I think that's Fury. Yep.
Time for a live one.
Hope this works. Keep tight. Check your position. Enemy down.
Oh shit.
Enemies hit.
Hostiles here eliminated. I've got your back.
Alright, so got done mission complete. So what we're going to do now is backtrack and then pretty much go home. Alright guys, what a mission. So what we're going to do now is do what we call a debrief. A debrief, well, pretty sure if you've seen my previous videos, you know what a debriefing is. Alright, so let's get it started, alright? So what was supposed to happen, we're supposed to clear out the Sentinel command post that was in Seeking Country, I believe. Yeah, Seeking Country region. And yeah, so while doing that, we were supposed to be wearing an actual Army issued pretty much equipment and loadout to emphasize kind of real life. Alright, so what could have been better, right? Honestly, in this game, you can't really do much or complain about it. You know, AI is going to be doing whatever they want to. It's not like we can control them, teach them diamond formation or bounty movements. We really can't. But, you know, I try to emphasize on realistic. For For some people, it might not have been realistic in terms of combat-wise or engagement. You're probably expecting some room clearings, so on and so forth. But the cold harsh reality is, guys, everyone's always going to take precaution. Even operators like these guys in real life will always take precautions. We're always going to try to find advantages to ourselves that we can put in our favor, whether it be shooting from a long range distance, and if we have the optic for it, we're definitely going to use it, or maybe nighttime operations, or
From farmer to freedom.
something to pretty much bring into our favor. We're going to do it. It may not always be entertaining like how you see in the movies, but hey, real life it's not as fun either. But anyway, no one got hurt, which was a good thing. No one went down. They did call in reinforcements. We also took them down, but at the end of the day, it was mission complete. No one got hurt. A few people got hit, so they're up in med bay right now, pretty much getting patched up. But yeah, I think I'm gonna end it right here, guys. Let me know down in the comments if I missed anything or what you would like to see in terms of loadouts. But yeah, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys all in the next video.